Hey, come on in.
There's just this energy that's in Brooklyn that you don't really find anywhere else.
Things come and go, and yet there's things that sort of remain the same.
It really feels like the whole neighborhood is rallying for you.
It's this extremely creative place that's full of thinkers and makers.
Everyone's sort of pushing here, musically, artistically.
It makes you want to bring the best that you have.
It really is this beautiful combination of different people from different parts of the world.
All that gives you an incentive to reinvent yourself all the time.
I think the Brooklyn Museum understands that most young contemporary art is being made in Brooklyn. They sort of focus their programs around showcasing that.
We're Brooklyn artists. It's our institution. It's the Brooklyn Museum.
I've always wanted to have a connection to the Brooklyn Museum.
Also, it feels like a place that always has its doors open.
I feel like it's becoming more a part of our lives as the makers of Brooklyn.
And just see things from all over the world right there in your backyard.
It's taking an old American aesthetic and making it real and relevant.
Mixing emerging artists and new acquisitions with more established people.
Taking in things that are happening locally and pushing young artists into the limelight.
In a way, it's a museum that really gives back to the community by bringing the community in.
And they're open to people like us. I mean, come on. Who puts us in a museum?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Project for the Brooklyn Ball is kind of poses an interesting challenge because it takes me outside of the typical gallery context.
I'm excited to see what the other artists are going to do. I'm excited to meet them and get to know them.
It's a great group of artists.
I was interested in this performative quality of a situation like a gala.
The pieces that I'm going to be placing there are things that I've been working on for a while that are mistakes or accidents.
We've already shot a bunch of reference photos of taking this big black background, putting a bunch of my willing friends in front of it, and throwing as much shit at them as possible.
I'm absolutely thrilled to be part of the Artist Ball, to see some old friends, make some new friends.
There's just something about being a part of that's a really amazing thing.
It's always interesting to see how an artist works within a certain parameters or when just given, some kind of constraints, see what they come up with.
And it's just a huge honor to do anything with the museum. I think it would be for any artist based here in Brooklyn.